I'm here today to talk to you about a crazy tree that originated from the famous Spice Islands of Indonesia called the clove. It's also known as Syzygium Aromaticum. When we get it in the store, it looks something like this, like a little bud. Now these little buds actually are growing in little bunches from a tree, from the flowers of these clove trees. And the clove trees originally grew just wild from the coastline up to the mountains on these islands in Indonesia. They were so aromatic that they would pick them and they would use them in different teas and drinks and foods. And they became widely used all throughout China and India years before they were discovered by the West. Clove was one of the spices of the original spice trade. So when they finally were discovered by the West, really the Dutch and English spice traders in the late 1400s, they of course exploited the hell out of them, and they ended up, killing a lot of people and turning it into a big war. And it's really unique in a lot of its qualities. It's an analgesic, which means it kind of has a little bit of a numbing agent. I keep clove oil around because it's great for like toothaches and stuff. So you just rub it right on your gums if you have like a sore tooth or a tooth problem. And the cloves get ground down into a little powder. It's actually really popular in garam masala, which is an Indian culinary dish, or you can use it to make clove cigarettes. Originated from Indonesia as well, and are actually still very widely smoked in Indonesia. In fact, 90% of all cigarettes smoked in Indonesia are the clove cigarettes. It was around the late 1800s, this guy who was smoking tobacco. Of course, tobacco came from the Americas and had to migrate all the way to Indonesia before somebody in Indonesia could be smoking tobacco. But then, when somebody was smoking tobacco in Indonesia, was having some, lung problem, whatever, he started to use clove oil on his chest to help with his lungs. And he thought, what if I just put clove in the tobacco? So he started putting powdered clove in the tobacco, and pretty soon he thought it was really good. And the legend has it that it actually helped him feel better. That's where the clove cigarettes originated from. They were really popular here in the US until around 2009, when actually they were outlawed because there was a big law against flavored tobacco in general, and clove cigarettes fell under the category of flavored tobacco. So they have since been outlawed in the US. We make Amazon blend, which has a little bit of clove in it. There's also some other different herbs in there. It's got a really nice aromatic kind of clovey smell, and this one's a really good one for that clove flavor if that's something that you're looking for. It's so flavorful and delicious. We grind it up and we put it in that Amazon blend, and this is what gives it that nice clovey flavor.